Hi, my name is Will, and this is a quick overview of the key new Asset Vision features released in March 2019. Following on from our agentless inventory of cloud providers, we've added some additional intelligence to the platform to connect things together. Firstly, we've added an additional set of agentless probes to allow detailed server resource consumption to be queried and analysed over a period of time. This includes CPU, memory, network and disk statistics. This in itself is incredibly powerful and provides rich technical data such as this CPU and RAM graph demonstrates. This also allows you to identify how machines are being utilised on average across the sampling period, which again provides an additional level of intelligence to your estate, understanding perhaps bottlenecks or under or overutilised resources. However, we then go a step further and present a wizard that allows you to use the existing detailed inventory data, apply server utilisation data, applying some clever algorithms of course, and identify suggested target cloud products based upon platform data from AWS, Azure and Google Cloud APIs. Rolling this all together in a simple to use migration project wizard allows you to be in control of what needs to move, what product suggestions based upon inventory and utilizations, what those products cost, and ultimately the status of the device as you undergo transition to the cloud. For example, if I just wanted to move my lab servers to AWS, I'd create a new migration project. I'd say my lab migration perhaps, with a space. I would say my destination is AWS, and I give myself a project deadline of 2 weeks, very realistic. Now I can choose to collect performance data at this point, and I can say whether I want CPU, memory or disk I/O and the number of days I wish to sample for. Now for this example I'm going to skip that just to get to the end result very quickly, and here we can say, do I want to calculate migration costs? And if I wish to calculate migration costs, I need to set up some defaults, as in this case for AWS I need to say where it is. Let's go for this one, whether the tenancy is shared, dedicated host, or I'm not worried, whether it's on demand or reserved, and whether I want to pay all up front over 1 year or 3 years. And lastly, whether it's a convertible contract or not. So taking those options, if I hit next, what it will do is it will give me a list of my inventoried assets that I can choose, and in this case I'm going to just pick on my lab assets. There we go, and that could easily be any part of my estate or any single machine or all of my machines, perhaps my production estate, perhaps machines that are just performing one function. And I hit save and finish here. What it will do is it will tell me that my lab migration is pending. Both of the devices that are included are pending. There's an estimated cost already of $182 a month. So if I look at the details of this, we can see what's happened is, based upon the inventory of these machines, it's suggesting an inventory target of, in this case, an M4 large and an A1 large, and given me the monthly costs that I've pulled down from the API. Now, once your teams have sort of completed their move, they've purchased those devices in the cloud. Of course, our cloud inventory allows that information to come down into Asset Vision, and then I can potentially go in here and I can choose the target. So if I search in here for my lab, so here we go, AWS Lab Server 1, which I purchased for my migration. I can apply that here, and actually I could say, you know what, this is now migrated, and hit save. And we can actually see, so my source on-premise server is now connected to my target, and as our inventory finds that it doesn't see this anymore, it would automatically set this to migrated, that I've done manually here. If I close this and go back to the dashboard, you can see that my migration is now 50% complete, and all I need to do is complete that with the other server. Obviously, this migration hub gives you an overview of all your migration projects and their statuses. And here you can see migrating QA assets to Azure. Okay. I hope this has been useful, and if you're interested in enabling these features, please don't hesitate to contact us.